On the evening of September 24, 2024, what began as a routine shoplifting call quickly escalated into a dangerous and chaotic series of events that would leave 2 police officers injured. While shoplifting is often regarded as a minor crime, officers in Fairfield would soon find that there is no such thing as a minor crime when suspects are desperate, experienced, and already on the run from the law. Stay with us as we uncover the story of Amanda Belcher and James Coates.
Fairfield County Regional Dispatch.
Hey, this is the Fairfield Home Depot loss prevention. 2 repeat offenders just entered my store, and they're both trespassed and they get violent.
Okay, on Kings Highway cutoff?
Yep, I can give you their names.
Okay.
They were both arrested here, I believe, earlier this year and last year as well by Fairfield Police. But the male's name is James Coates, and he's with his wife, Amanda. I could look up her last name. Give me 1 second.
James Coates?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Her name is Amanda Belcher. Sorry. They're both African-American subjects. She is wearing a gray shirt. She's heavy set with black pants, and she has like long cornrows.
At approximately 7:35 p.m., the Fairfield Police Department received a shoplifting call from Home Depot on Kings Highway cutoff. On the surface, it sounded familiar. Loss Prevention reported an active shoplifting incident with suspects inside the store, merchandise concealed, and staff requesting police assistance. However, this was not your typical shoplifting call. The suspects in this case weren't strangers. They had been stopped by staff members 4 times in the last year. Yes, 4. They were also warned not to return to the store, but that didn't stop them before, and it definitely didn't stop them this time. Unsurprisingly, staff members quickly identified the suspects, and Loss Prevention wasted no time in calling the police. The 2 shoplifters were identified as Amanda Belcher, age 41, and James Coates, age 49, a couple who operate together. When you've been caught shoplifting at the same store 4 times within a year, trust that staff members will know your name. The presence of Belcher and Coates alone in Home Depot would have been enough to warrant police involvement. But they did more than just go shopping. They were shoplifting, attempting to leave with stolen merchandise worth almost $1,200. That's another reason, in itself, for the police to get involved. There's more, though. Belcher and Coates had reputations with more than just the Home Depot staff. They had active arrest warrants from multiple jurisdictions, including Fairfield, Greenwich, Shelton, the Connecticut State Police, Darien, Naugatuck, and Ansonia. This was no longer a regular shoplifting call. Officers were now responding to a situation involving offenders with extensive criminal histories and outstanding warrants. There was extra motivation and very little margin for error. Aside from easy recognition, another disadvantage of shoplifting at the same store 4 times in the past is that staff members start to know your tendencies. And in this case, the caller from Home Depot informed the dispatch center of the couple's normal exit tactics.
I was just watching them from the cameras because I've stopped these couple about probably 4 times in the last year.
Before the 3.5-minute call even ended, officers were already on the site. As officers moved in, the suspects split up and commenced their escape. Belcher fled on foot through the parking lot and was immediately pursued by a police officer. Belcher reached a vehicle in the parking lot and jumped inside. The officer caught up and attempted to physically pull Belcher from the driver's seat before she could escape. For a moment, it looked like the officer might succeed, but Belcher managed to start the car, throw it into reverse, and accelerate, all while the officer was still attached to the vehicle. The officer was dragged for a few seconds before eventually breaking free, which also freed Belcher to escape, hitting another car along the way. In the middle of their confrontation, the officer's cell phone fell into Belcher's vehicle, and her Velcro name patch was torn off. Belcher continued on her way out of the parking lot. James Coates' escape was not nearly as eventful. He ran through the parking lot toward Meadowbrook Road, disappearing into a nearby residential neighborhood. Coates eventually found cover in the backyard of an unsuspecting resident. With both suspects off Home Depot's premises, the Fairfield Police Department immediately escalated its response. The situation was no longer a containment operation. It became a coordinated search involving patrol officers, detectives, and outside task forces. The homeowner, whose home James Coates had taken refuge in, noticed his presence. They immediately contacted the police, reporting an unknown individual hiding in their backyard who matched the description of Coates. Officers responded immediately, making their way to the residence and arriving at approximately 7:46 p.m.
Laying down in the backyard.
42, I'm with him. Just hold on. Give me your hands. Give me your hands. Give me your hands. Give me your hand right now. Give me your hands. There you go.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Coach, just relax, buddy.
I can't breathe.
I got you.
Stop fighting.
Stop fighting.
Let me breathe.
He's fighting.
Please. Let me breathe.
I got you.
Okay, you got me. I'm not fighting.
Get back over.
I can't breathe. Please don't kill me. Please don't. Okay.
Turn over. Turn over.
Let me.
Turn over. You're getting tased. Hey, turn over. You're getting tased now. Now. I got you. Get out. You're getting tased, dude.
I'm not fighting.
Get back over.
I can't breathe. Please don't kill me. Please don't.
Nobody's killing you. Just turn over.
Okay.
Turn over.
Give up.
Turn over.
Let me.
Turn over. You're getting tased. Hey, turn over. You're getting tased now. Now. Get out or you're getting tased, dude. I got you. Just let me cuff you. Let me cuff you.
Don't take
Hey,
me, sir.
so lay on the ground.
I'm crying. Please. Let me give up breath. Please.
Lay on your stomach.
Please, okay.
Go ahead. Lay on your stomach.
I'm not.
Lay on your stomach.
My hands.
Why are you fighting?
Cuff him in the front.
No, we're going to come in the back.
I can't
We got to
breathe.
come in the
I
back.
can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Stop fighting or you're getting tased, dude.
I can't breathe.
Get his arm. Get his arm.
Coates was far from cooperative with the police. He resisted officers, struggled during the arrest, and refused to comply with commands. Multiple officers were required to subdue him.
Please.
James, you're going to get tased. James, you're going to get tased. You're going to get tased. You're going to get tased. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
I can't breathe.
You got Give him your hand. I got it. Got one. Scotty, come in here.
Ultimately, he was tased, overpowered, and restrained around 7:48 p.m., barely 13 minutes after the Fairfield Police Department was first alerted by Home Depot. Attention immediately shifted to Belcher, who remained on the run.
2-0.
After she escaped from the parking lot, Fairfield detectives immediately began working alongside the Bridgeport Auto Theft Task Force to locate Belcher. To prevent police officers from tracking her location, Amanda destroyed the officer's cell phone that fell into the car. Amanda's rough night continued as she was involved in a crash while escaping behind a Lexus dealership on Meadow Street near Sunset Ave. Not the biggest plot twist, but she also fled that scene. Eventually, she settled at the Sunnyside Hotel in Bridgeport, but her night was about to get even worse as officers quickly located her. At approximately 8:58 p.m., Amanda was taken into custody. Unlike her previous encounter, Amanda was largely cooperative with the police, aside from a brief skirmish during her arrest.
Okay. Where'd you park it? How far away?
Home Depot. I don't know. I'm not a little bit from Home Depot.
Like how far? Other side of the highway? Did you go under the highway? Did you go on the highway?
No, I never went out.
If I thought she wanted to make
Oh, Manor? I'm thinking by the park?
What park? I don't know where park.
Home Depot. You were at Home Depot? You drove out of Home Depot. Where'd you go?
She even agreed to help officers locate the vehicle she had fled in. Officers also retrieved the name patch Amanda had taken from her earlier encounter with a police officer at Home Depot's parking lot. Both suspects were transported to the same facility for processing. Officers read them their Miranda rights around 2:53 a.m., October 25th. After completing standard questioning about whether they had alcohol in their system or felt like hurting themselves and others, they were then required to sign their rights form.
Hey Amanda, real quick, I gotta go over this stuff with you, all right? I just told him y'all gotta stop talking while I do this, all right? Do you feel like harming yourself or anybody else?
What?
Do you feel like harming yourself or anybody else?
No.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna read you your rights really quick, all right? I'm not gonna ask you any questions, but I'm gonna just read it. You're gonna sign it, and we'll go from there, all right? You have the right to remain silent. If you talk with any police officer, anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to the lawyer before.
Further biometric details were collected, and they were returned to their cells, marking the immediate end of their arrest, which had lasted almost 8 hours, starting from the initial Home Depot call. What began as a routine shoplifting call ended with injured officers, destroyed property, and 2 suspects facing a pile of charges. This encounter is a stark reminder that even the most basic of police calls can turn violent in seconds. Medical workers evaluated the 2 officers injured in these confrontations on the scene, and no serious damage was done.